Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Relentless push east. Still at war once again, no surprises there. We're fighting Ming and Mongolia still, but we are finally in a pretty decent position. So Mongolia is reduced down to a single regiment of troops, and Ming is down to 57,000 and only 5,000 in reserve. So I think we're going to be fairly well off in this one. We have the positive war score, we have the war goal, we're going to see what we can get today. Now, we are about to go into a couple of fights, but before we do, we still have 57% spy network against Mongolia. So since we can, we're going to go ahead and see if they have any maps. We stole from some Ming last time, but I think this is a good idea. We have people in the area, so we probably should see. Central Asia would give us 26, so that's over there near Khorasan. The East China Sea, that's not out of the question either. That'll give us some understanding of what's going on around here, I would assume. Eastern Siberia, that'll give us 8. That is all of this, which is probably rather nice, and then that's about all. Oh, well, there is also Mongolia, which would uncover a couple of provinces. You know what? North China could also be rather good. In fact, yeah, having a bit of a better understanding of what's going on around here, I think North China is going to be the important one for us. So let's go ahead and steal those maps. So that'll help us out there. That gives us a much better understanding of what's going on. There's a couple of forts that we need to negotiate, but nothing too crazy. Outside of that, I think we just have a little bit of a battle ahead. So, in the last one, we left off with an unexpected assault. Apparently, I forgot to pay attention to our smaller number of troops, and they're moving in to fight in the steppes. So, let's see, you will arrive on the 7th. That'll happen then. There seems to be 17,000 men, so they do outnumber us. So that's not ideal. The only good thing is that the mandate isn't super high right now. We do have some extra reinforcements coming on by. Let's just see. 2nd of August, 7th of July. Okay, everyone will be here for this battle. These fellows are heading to the south. Okay, so they might be stacking up on this, or... yeah, we have a couple of extra troops. It looks like about 9,000 heading over here. It's not exactly perfect. That is mountain, but I think to protect this stack, we're going to jump away from this current siege. Yeah, I'd prefer to be able to take the siege, but we're still at -7, so we're not really giving up too much, all things considered. Let's quickly race and defend. We'll be there on the 11th. These guys will be there on the 12th. Oh, well, you know what? That's even more perfect. We're going to be able to prevent them from getting the defensive terrain. That is most ideal. Alright, and what about these guys? Where are they heading? Yeah, heading up and around to pincer them. I think that is not a bad idea. So, let's go ahead and see how this goes. So, let's kick this down to speed 3 just to be safe. We don't know of any forts around here, but while we're going through, let's also scorch the earth. Again, devastation is what we're trying to do. We're trying to stack that up, and there we go. The devastation is already against their mandate. That's going to take them some time to recover, so this is good. This is preparing us for future victories. It does look like they decided not to send any troops across, so you know what? Let's back off and stay right here on this siege. Actually, you know what? No, that's mountains. No. That is my bad. We should keep moving over here. If we can fight these guys, take them on, and then go ahead and fight them in the mountains, that would be absolutely brilliant. Break their armies a little bit more. Alright, so let's see how this is going. Now, they do outnumber us, but we have equal discipline. We have an advisor and our icon of Saint Michael. Morale is fairly comparable, and same for tactics. But it looks like not having a high mandate is really hurting them. Yeah, that's quite bad. In fact, how bad is it for them? Let's just double check. With a mandate below 50, it gives... Yeah, fire and shock damage received plus 50%. That is rather horrible for them. So, oh, actually, no, sorry. The current mandate gives it 16%. All right, well, still, any bonus is a good bonus. So we'll go ahead and do what we can. Let's race across. Can we... You know what? They might outnumber us, but they might also want to retreat. You know what? Yeah, we're stuck because of that fort zone of control. That's kind of awkward. I was hoping we could get there directly. Alright, you know what? Let's just zip on over there with you instead, and we'll fight these guys. Yeah, the defensive terrain, they're trying to reinforce. It's not going to go well for them. This should be perfectly fine. In fact, yeah, they're already trying to retreat some men out of that situation. Let's take these guys, and we will retreat over towards... where we'll go. You know, let's just go up over there. We did lose a few more troops than they did, but again, they are not really going to be able to reinforce. Those extra 14,000 probably aren't going to want to jump in on this fight because... Would you look at that, a -2 for those mountain terrain. We have a better front line as well, and a better back line. This is definitely the kind of fight we want to be taking. Yeah, they're not even reinforcing. So let's go ahead and keep stacking them. Oh, and what is going on? They're retreating to Beijing? Alrightio, that's a bit weird. I don't know why that's the case, but hopefully we can save our people. Looks like they're trickling in more reinforcements. That's not very good. We need you guys to get out of here. That is a necessity. You guys will not survive if you keep fighting. We'll hold out a little bit longer so we can do maximum damage. We'll get these guys to follow up with minimal morale recovery for them. Yeah, good thing we did get them moving because there's some more armies popping out. How are we going? We've got... Oh, their morale is just slightly better than ours. That's really unfortunate. We still do outflank them, but they have a better back line of cannons, and I think that's beginning to count a bit more. Ah, that's unfortunate. When do you arrive? On the 24th? We'll try and hold out for as long as we can. We're going to try and buy these guys some time to get through the pass. I don't know how well that's going to go, but we will do what we can. Alright, come on. Let's just take this day by day. Alright, and we did lose. Okay, so we did end up taking 13,000 losses. They took slightly more, so just about, what, 16... Yeah... Maybe even closer to 17, but still, that's good progress. Their morale should be hurting, so we can go ahead and quickly race these guys back. They have to retreat all the way back over to... Yeah, pretty much the other side of Mongolia, but that's okay. We have... We should be alright. Alright, let's get you guys out of here as well. They should be relatively safe. These guys, you know what? Let's go ahead and... Oh, we can't scorch earth. We must have already done that. Let's roll over and see if we can fight them again. They may not have enough troops in the area. In fact, yeah, we're about a 1-to-1 army at the moment. So this is good. If we can get this defensive terrain while they're still recovering morale, this might be just what we need as long as they don't get this siege. Come on, 7%. Please do not... Oh, it didn't fail me now. That's good. That is very good. I think that's going to be about all that we need. Oirat separatists. Hold your horses. Where are you? Oh, all the way over here. You know what? I do not care. That's rebels for Ming. They should hopefully keep sieging this down, increasing devastation. And the more devastation, the less they're going to be able to improve their mandate. So, let's go ahead and make sure that these troops are all well and truly set up. Everyone's reinforced. Unfortunately, we only have one cannon here. but it will have to do. Let's see if we can fight them again. We do outnumber them pretty well. Alright, so, yeah, you know what? The backline doesn't make a difference. We may only have that one cannon, but we are going to annihilate them. That terrain is working in our favor. There we go. They lost more troops than we did. That is excellent. Let's travel. Where can we go? Okay, they're not retreating one province over. Let's head towards Beijing. I feel like a couple of their troops may try and head over in that direction, so let's be prepared. Mongolia definitely wants to peace on out, but again, we're trying to beat up Ming for their money, and we definitely need to make sure that their alliance with the Commonwealth is terminated. So it looks like we have just the right amount of reasons right now, but again, we have committed a whole stack of money into this, so we need to make some money back. It is only reasonable. You guys can go ahead and let's shuffle back a little bit closer, take another siege. Our subjects are sieging back some other land, so that is all good to see. Yeah, I don't think that there's too much for us to really worry about now. Yeah, let's just see. No one else has attacked Ming at this stage, so I don't know. Hopefully they'll have a little bit of a... Oh, we need a full battery in the back? Wait. Oh, we need 3 cannons. Okay. Cannons. Yeah, so hopefully maybe some of their other, I don't know, tributaries want to break free. We're going to try and do what we can. We have now got some extra cannons here, so let's barrage Beijing. Again, from minus 62 to minus 42 is a good progress. Diplomatic at cheaper cost. Or we gain some nice benefits. Ooh. Okay, well, you know, if we check out our economy... 9.8. Okay, so that's with a fair bit of reinforcements. In fact, 15 ducats worth. I think this is something that we could manage for ourselves. Yeah, improved relation has been nice, but if we switch over to a cheaper diplomatic reputation fellow, make a bit more diplomatic power, that'll get us through our espionage IDs a bit faster, and he will be cheaper. So I think that that is worth doing. Yeah, everything else is nice, but again, it's only 10 years of modifier. Let's go ahead and convert for power instead. Let's go ahead and hire the better fellow. Level 3, 5 ducats a month. Very nice. Although, hang on a second. Huh. Apparently he has a doppelganger. Oh well, doesn't matter. We'll take the one that we like. Investing in technology we can do for another 352 days and still gain some innovativeness, which we will do. The peace offer, they are still going for a white peace, of which we shall decline. No. With the amount of progress that we're making now, we can happily make some long-lasting progress. Let's see. We have access through here. There's rebels up over there. I think we go ahead and we try and make our way around. Or maybe, you know what? Let's head down to this province. That's not touching... Oh, no, never mind. That one is touching that fort, so that will get their devastation down a little bit quicker. Where do we go? Where do we go? Well, they're at 36,000, so we can't just run around and carpet siege. Let's shuffle our way up over here. We'll see what we find behind the fog of war. Commonwealth is our rival. No surprises there. We've been expecting that for a bit. Let's see. Mongolia is still looking for peace, but again, right now, I just need to take Beijing. If we can take Beijing, we'll happily be able to peace out. We're at 10%. Reasons are going up, but again, we want... What's this? Yeah, there's theoretically a lot of money to be made. So we will have to try and go for that. Even at least some of it. Ooh, colony self-sustaining. Hey, okay, so that is excellent. That is the first of our Siberian frontiers coming to a close. So that is nice. Unfortunately, I think this is just wasteland up here, so that's not going to help us anytime soon. But that's finishing up. This is finishing up. Yeah, all of these will give us access to a fair bit more land, which is quite nice. So let's just close that for now. And finish up over here. Oh, wait a second before I forget. Troops. Let's bring more troops. Let's find another fort. Let's siege it down. Let's go for... Yeah, let's go through here. Yeah, we'll start working on that one. Again, forts are good for war scores, so that is what we will focus on. We can easily fight off their army with what we have. Another colony self-sustaining, that is very nice. Now we can go for the Siberian frontier and the Siberian frontier. Excellent, so that'll just keep Oirat nice and close. Let's see, what else can we do? Trade League. Okay, well, nothing amazing, nothing terrible. Let's go ahead and we'll search out that, and then let's go... And I think we just do a little bit of reconnaissance with this smaller stack. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, things are being occupied, but again, we have our little vassals to deal with things. Let's keep those frontiers up and moving. Excellent. So that is another couple. For some reason, though, that is a weird spot to put our name. Look at that. We have two little rushes, but yet all the way over there. Oh well. You know what? Let's see. Can we? No, that's wasteland. Shameful. Okay. Well, once we integrate perm, that'll make things look a whole stack nicer. Our name will definitely pop up around here. We may need to fight off Kazan, annex them, but yeah, that is a future problem for us. Alright, oh, you know what? Ming. There's 6,000 troops. We should go ahead and take them out if possible. Let's see, Cochin and Korea, both of which not too much of a problem. Let's go there, and then let's make our way north. Again, that's the majority of their, well, a good fraction of them. Gain some legitimacy, that's always nice to see. We've destroyed some rebels, so that'll give us a free siege tick. A state modifier has expired, that's all well and good. Let's see. What else have we got? 7%. Another colony is self-sustaining, so that means another frontier for us. We're getting larger. That font is growing, and that is how you know you're winning. Mongolia has 2,000 troops. Oh. Okie dokie. Well, you know what? They'll get stuck at this fort, or this one here. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, the rest aren't going to be too much of an issue. Looks like Perm is doing some good little scouting and occupations. That'll be good to see. Oirat Separatists for Mongolia. That's also good to see. Yeah. It's just a matter of getting a couple of... Oh, wait a second. What happened here? Got black flagged. That is uncool. Alright, let's make our way up over there. Who are these guys? That they would be so rude as to appear. And black flag our army. Guaranteed by those guys. Okay. They don't belong to Ming. That's what I care about. So we'll leave that be. We'll keep on marching up. We'll try and take them down. We're at 7% progress on that on Beijing, which is excellent. We're about to take a couple of 10-to-1s, which is going to hurt them quite nicely. Come on, we don't need too much here. Yeah, these guys are getting absolutely cooked. That is nice. Come on. Let's take them out. We want stack wipes. Yes. Or at least mostly stack wipes. Let's chase down their armies. You are heading... Whereabouts? On Mongol. Oh. Right over here. Alright then. Well, we'll happily catch up with you. Or to wherever you so plan on moving towards. It will happily chase you down. Again, we don't really have to worry about getting jumped on because we have superior numbers. Let's also go ahead and we will blow open these walls as well. Again, fortifications. That's what we're after. A couple of troops. Nothing to worry about. Again, they only are at... Oh, they're back up to 40k. Okay, so they have made some progress. Just not a whole stack of progress. Alright, so we'll let you be there for now. As soon as we get Beijing, that's going to give us a great deal of power in negotiating. It's going to be very, very nice. That's a desert and farmlands. Okay, so they're not defensive forts, so we don't have too much to be worried about. More provinces going back to Mongolia. That's okay. We have 39 days to pick up tech. So that should be the 1st of January. Okay, let's just move back down to speed 3. I don't want to miss that. We want to get the innovativeness and pay as little as possible for our tech. That's just the smart way of playing. So let's just see. Alright, no real some progress at this fort. 42%. Let's see how that goes. These troops. So let's go ahead and chase. Let's go ahead and chase down over here. We'll see if that works. And then, let's see. Yeah, trade disputes, that's not a big issue. 26th of December, we have 7 days left. Okay. 1st of January, let's just keep an eye open. There we go. Let's hit pause. We can pick up that tech. This gives us better combat width, better cavalry fire, and infantry shock. That is A-okay. And we can now build weapon manufactories. Excellent. Alright, cool. So that's that. 4 more years on the other techs. That's okay. That should be... I feel like we're slightly behind on our Diplo, but that's not to be a surprise. We have been going through a few things. Luckily, none of our demands here with Ming is going to eat into our supplies, so that is good. Let's just also double check that everybody is heading in the right direction. Let's see if we can cut them off at the pass. Come on, we just need a little bit of war score and we can say goodbye to these guys. Again, if we can push them towards bankruptcy, that would be fantastic. Either that or just get a whole bunch of devastation for them. And let the rebels do the work for us. I don't really care who does the devastation at the end of the day. Don't get me wrong, I'll happily take the loot, but at the same time too, we need things to actually happen. Oh, alright, you're standing... Oh no, you're not standing still. Let's go ahead over here. We'll keep chasing down over there. In fact, let's just move the screen up a little bit. Where are you heading? Over there? Okay, sweet. We can catch you. Work our way around. Alright. Oh, and Beijing is gone. Okay, excellent. Let's quickly swing over to... Let's see. You know what? I think we race over here. There's no fort occupying here, so we can quickly devastate that land, and that'll make some good progress. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. Oh wow, that all of a sudden opened up. I guess we unlocked some better maps. Oh well, I'll take what I can get. Let's go for the peace deal. What have we got? We have 24 reasons. Let's see how much cash we can take. You know what? We're not actually out of it. We could take 2 grand. 2 grand isn't too bad. But I think we've got a decent spot. So let's fight their troops. That'll be a little bit of extra war score. We can shuffle these guys over here and make a little bit of extra devastation that they're not going to get rid of. And then we could maybe come down and sabotage all of this land down there. Looks like... Oh, we have extra troops as well. Okay, well, let's just wait 2 seconds and let them rejoin. We'll go ahead and march on down there. That'll be fine. Maybe we can take an extra fort while we wait. Oh, and would you look at that? They're now wanting to peace out with more than a white piece. Alright, excellent. Looks like we're taking out some more troops. Let's make sure we consolidate our army. Can we do Siberian frontiers? Yes, we can. Brilliant. Alright, very nice. Okay, so I thought taking down Mongolia would be a quicker way of us to expand, but it does seem that, like, with Ming enjoying the extra fight, it does slow us down quite substantially. Alright, but either way, mountains, we do outnumber them 3-1. They do have a 4-5-2-2 general, but we do outnumber them 3-1, so I don't know. Let's just go ahead and shuffle towards this province. Will do. We'll devastate that as well. Let's again just check for our peace deal. We are close. We're now at 2,200. It's not going to take too much more. We should get this fairly quickly. Come on. If we can just stand on this fort here, and then maybe after we devastate a little bit of this, we'll swing around. Yeah, I think that's going to be the goal. That's going to be what we go for. So let's go on the 28th. Let's scorch the earth. Let's... You know what? I think we can afford to split up a little bit. Let's go into 5 stacks. That'll be fine. So let's go 1 over here, 1 over there, another 1 over here, and then there too. Right, and you have almost made it across. Scorch, and then let's stand on that fort. Let's see, they'll be there on the 14th. We'll be there on the 14th as well. Yeah, you know what? I'm willing to risk it. They only have 2 maneuver, we have 3, so technically I think we should be given the defensive terrain. That's all of these guys in the right spots. Let's go ahead and devastate the life. Excellent, and that should put an end to his mandate growth for quite some time. Yeah, between his corruption, they don't own Beijing. We're doing minus 0.26 without the Beijing modifier, which is pretty good. So let's travel. Let's go. One of you can go there, here, here, and there. And we'll just keep on devastating all of this land. Oh wow, and they have some really, really decent sized revolts going on right now. Alright, well, that's fine. Once you arrive, we'll happily do what we can. So we'll make some progress on that fort. These guys can, again, go ahead and scorch the earth. Definitely worth the 5 military power. It's so worthwhile. And if we do a good job here, these guys may never recover again, which is kind of good for us, since they are such a pain in our backsides. Alright, let's go ahead and deal with that. And that. And how long until you... Oh. Alright, well, while you keep traveling around, we'll shuffle you off there. You know what? Let's march over there just so we have that occupied modifier. And then I think we will take whatever we can get from here. Don't need to push it too far beyond what we've already done. I think it is fairly reasonable. Alright, so we'll have that occupied. Let's go ahead and peace on out. Alright, so all of the money we can take, 2,400 ducats. That is very good. They're no longer allies with the Commonwealth. They will have to give us war reparations. That's fine by me. They don't have any cause that I care about. They don't have... yeah, we're not going to go for subjects. We need our diplomatic power right now, so we're not going to focus on that. And that'll do. So let's send that demand. Excellent. So that's that done. Now we have oodles of cash. You guys, let's go ahead and regroup over there. You fellows can go ahead and regroup over here. And where is the remainder? Or is that all of our armies? Oh, we have a group over here. Okay, let's go. Occupied by... we may need to fight those guys. I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to take this. And then let's sue for peace with Mongolia. Let's go ahead and hand this to Karadel. We'll hand that off to them. That is, of course, our war goal. 67%. Oh, we need a diplomat. Okay, that's fine. We'll take what money we can, I suppose. We don't need too much more. The rest we can figure out. Let's go. Yeah, we'll make a land connection there. We don't really need... Oh, whoops. Do we need this? Not particularly. But we can branch our way all the way out over there, which is rather nice. Do we want to take that as well? Might give us a few better options. You know what? No, I think that is sufficient. This will cost us 100 Diplo, which will put us a little bit behind on tech, but we should be able to make it up fairly quickly. It's a little bit of admin as well, but again, we're not really hurting in that regard. That'll give us plenty of money, which is nice. We can... there's no real claims that we really need to worry about. Yeah, it's against Govi and Aegon or Mergen or No. Yeah, I don't think I care about those. Return cause, that's not going to happen. We don't need to release nations. So let's go for some war reparations. There we go. We don't need to fight these guys again now that we've got this sorted. I think that does quite nicely. So let's wait for our diplomat. And you know what? Let's go ahead and recall you and you. That'll do nicely. Again, no more Siberian frontiers that we can go for. Let's also go ahead and... Should we focus our attention on our diplomacy? My money would say we probably should. That'll go down to 10. This will go up to 12. This will stay where it is. Yeah, I don't think that is unreasonable. So let's just double check our ideas. Oh, we've almost picked up Deus Vault. In fact, that is kind of wonderful. If we waited for this, that'd get us a policy with quantity for morale of armies and extra morale recovery. Textile manufactories, they are pretty good. We have 4 years. It says we'll have it in 2. You know what? If we fall a little bit behind on tech, I don't think it's going to be... You know, we'll just leave it be for now. We're just going to let it be for now. We'll get our diplomats back. We'll peace out Mongolia. We don't really have to worry about things. In fact, you know what? Let's go... who's landing over there? Oh, Mongolia is already locked on in, so that's kind of convenient. We'll just weaken them a little bit more. Alright, there we go. Let's get that done. I'm just waiting a couple of days so we can peace out. I want to be done with this war. So let's see. There we go. 92. We could take a little bit more if we so desired, but I don't think it is particularly necessary. That'll give us a great deal of expansion out east. So let's set that demand. Luckily for us, a coalition is not really important. Yeah, Oirat, Kazan, Mongolia, none of, most of them have truces with us. Alright then, let's go. And now we've got an even wonkier Russia. Oh well, it is what it is. We can seize land, and I think we shall before I forget, so let's go ahead and do just that. We'll go ahead and we will pay off our loans. That'll be 1,000 ducats. that'll be that sorted out. That should also complete a mission, so we should be picking up a... Who was he? Oh yes, a yearly inflation reduction fellow, so we'll pay a docket more but have a little bit less. So that'll be all of that sorted. Our armies are coming together back into our own lands, which is excellent. And we will see how that all goes in the next one as we look after our nation a little bit. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.